Boom, boom, bam. We are live. I've been waiting. I've been waiting. Waiting to see who's showing up to fish. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So, good morning, everybody. Welcome to STANday. As far as I know, we've got people fishing, but I think they're all on my time today. Let's say hello to everybody that's out there so far. We've got Reese, the Swain Catfishing ladies out there. There's Warren Farley. What's up, Warren? Great to see you. There's Bob and Doreen out there. Welcome in, Bob. H. Lee, welcome, welcome. Old Boy Outdoors, good morning, good morning. That's right, that's right. As a matter of fact, that's what I was doing too. Rowdy Royals out there. H. Lee, good morning. Small Water Charters, John. Catfish Cowboy, Captain Morgan. I know, this guy is something else. When is he going to start the live? I mean, what the heck's he waiting for? Come on. Small Water Charters had a good live the other night. Make sure you check out his channel. Check out that live. Says we had a good, or I guess it was a premiere. We had a good week. 86 bass in the boat on 3 trips. That is a good week. Boom, 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 boom. There's V. Good morning, V. Jody was live fishing for 6 hours yesterday. Jody and James. Oh, now chat's flying. Catch fish out there. There's River Cats Tackle up in the Air Run Outdoors. What's up, Aaron? Good to see you. Catfish Cowboy said, I'm waiting on my new lower unit drain plugs, or I'd be out there. Jeff Beal said, I cleared the leaves from the garden pond. The bluegills survived the winter ice. Good stuff. Aaron said, will be inter and bass tourneys on Wednesday nights coming soon. Can't compete with y'all guys on catfish. Boom, boom, bam. Ah! There it is. Thought I lost my cowbell for a second, but we found it. We found it. And there we go. So, and if you haven't checked out OG Sean White, what are you waiting for? He's the OG from the car. Let's go. So make sure you check out OG Sean White doing his dashing across the beautiful, beautiful city of Boston and surrounding areas. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. You get to hear him make up some songs. You figured it out. You figured it out. And I didn't catch that one yet. There we go. Boom, boom, bam. $5, $5. Boom, boom, bam from up in the Air Run Outdoors. Thank you, thank you. Yes, definitely made it today. Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's see. Wabash Nate's out there. Good morning, Nate. Weather for Okeechobee. We might be pretty close to that right now. Weather for Okeechobee. Conditions are fair. Temperature 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 0 miles per hour. But I think you may be right. I think that's what it is. I am in my own private time zone. It's just 10 minutes behind everybody else's. At least the LA's out there. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you again, everyone, for the $5 boom, boom, bam. I appreciate that. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. As a matter of fact, our good friend Charles Breckenridge, that normally, if he's working, he's coming to us. He's watching from the Cabela's break room. But he actually caught one in February, into February. So I think this. Oh, there's here we go. Now it's going to be well, I don't know if it's going to be a fishing show, but at least it can be a netting show.
Yeah.
Ain't that right?
That's right.
Welcome in, Bert. The net man.
Good morning to everybody. Oh, how'd everybody do with the time change?
Time change? What time change? I thought I was really early. That's all.
If you notice, it's a little darker this time than last week.
A little bit. A little bit. There we go, Warren, adding to the dad joke. What does a triangle call a circle? Pointless.
Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see. Wabash Nate. Weather for Walcott. Oh my gosh, he's still out there in the frozen tundra. Sunny with a temperature of 34 degrees. Wind is blowing from the south-southwest at 7 miles per hour. That's 11 kilometers per hour for all the metric people out there. Jody said that has a boat ramp that opens up next weekend. So back to fishing again. Woohoo!
I thought she was on last week.
Yeah, but I think what she's talking about is the boat ramp is close. It's not like a big trip to get to it. Catch Fish with Us says, okay, as of right now, I'm betting on Bert. Well, unless anybody else shows up.
All right. Well,
Bert.
He's down the bank, so I mean, maybe I can go sneak up here since it's dark and put rubber hooks on his stuff.
Bert, I don't know if you've noticed, but apparently your sacrifice from last week. Apparently, whenever Bobby's not around, you're the honorary Bobby 2.0. So.
Yeah, I know it. I mean, we got to keep that spirit alive when Bobby's not here. So I mean, I'll fall on that grenade.
There's hunting stuff is out there. Good morning. Good morning. Bobby says, I will keep my own streak alive. Thank you. I'll be up in 15 minutes.
Hooker's on.
Hooker is on already.
Yeah.
Surely T is out there.
You tell him it doesn't count because it wasn't on. I don't even have to help him with the net. Must be a little guy. I got my rod up there. Try to find my rod holder in the dark.
Okay, Bert. So here we go. You heard me say that Bobby said he's coming up in 15. So Catchfish was us saying, "Oh, Bobby's coming." I'm still betting on Bert. Jody said, "Oh, well, I guess Bert still has it this week." Lisa said Hooker is on, but it doesn't count. He's not on live. And Bert, you are already in the lead today.
Yes.
Bert, Bert is already he's tied with LG Bass for the .22. Bert sent me a picture of a absolute beast of a channel cat yesterday. Did you get
Yeah,
that?
12 and a half.
That was a beautiful, beautiful channel cat.
Yeah, he was a monster.
That was probably quite the
Uh-oh.
fight. 12-pound channel. That sucker was probably fighting up a storm.
No, actually,
Really?
just a few. Yeah, the water was so cold yesterday. We're starting to get the runoff already.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah.
a couple of head shakes. It just kind of like a head shaking log is all it was. Uh
Wow.
oh. Steve's coming to use my camera for this.
River Cat's tackle is out there. What was it, Steve?
372.
There we go. It's a fishing show now. 372.
Well, I guess I suppose I better get my second one set up so I can give Steve the what for. Oh, look at that. Already getting a bite.
Hunting and stuff. Said I thought I clicked on two stems earlier, made a mistake, and it clicked on something to do with crochet. What the what? That's right. I'm crocheting fishing waist slings.
Okay. But you have to reweigh them every time because they'll hold water.
There you go. There you go. That you weren't supposed to say that, Bert. That was going to be my secret weapon. It's
Oh,
like there's no way that little bitty fish weighs 4.5 pounds.
if you weigh in your bait and it's 6.5 pounds, wow.
31 awesome people out there watching. Thank you everybody for coming in. Now it's not right that we're picking on Bobby because
I heard he caught a fish yesterday.
did he really? I missed it.
That's what I heard.
It's not. Yeah. Well, I heard he has caught a fish before. I've actually got proof of him catching fish here. Bobby said that doesn't count. Steve pulled that fish out of the cooler,
He might have.
but I've actually got proof that Bobby does catch fish. Here's one of the bigger fish that Bobby has caught.
Let's see this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Ah.
Thank you, Lisa. Lisa say, hey, it's 100% all right to pick on Bobby. There we go. Okay, perfect. Oh, we got
All right. About to get my Utah legal 2 poles out here and give Steve the what for. All right. We're in. What happened to my sound? I don't
What?
have any sound.
I can hear you.
I can hear you, but I can't hear Stan.
Then he's probably not talking.
Talking away to myself backstage. I was
See?
Oh,
I got a picture in, so I flipped to the picture, and I'm still just sitting back there talking.
look at that! Like, it went dead.
I
But I mean, I
can't.
could hear Steve, but I couldn't hear you.
Well, it's because I had gotten a picture from V, pretty much with your background and the rod set up like that. It was just beautiful picture. So I'll send that to you. It's pretty much
Hi, son of a gun.
man, look at there. That is just gorgeous. The background and the mountain in the background. You can see the cattails, the water. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. Looks like they're doing some construction work around there, huh? They
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that is really cool picture. You got all this beautiful nature with the mountains and everything, and then you can see the
The sun's kind
backhoe
of trying to
here.
beat that.
Really cool.
Damn it.
30 awesome people out there watching. Thank you, everybody. We have several people over there on Facebook. Steve Ransom, Dallas Labber. Hey, good to see you, Dallas. And the joke is, it was caught on a gimpy rig. So Bobby caught that one on a gimpy rig, literally a foot off bottom. Literally.
No. Well,
Okay, let's see.
no, that'll work.
Okay. Beautiful background there.
Fishy, fishy.
All right.
Okay, which one wants to take it? I'm getting bites on both my poles. Look at these little tiny bugs. Just gonna see which one wants to take it. Oh, grr. Thought it was gonna be this one.
Steve V said to stand by the water for a second. She'll get a pick. She's got a Just take a screenshot, send it. That is beautiful. I got one for you, Bert.
Nice.
Well, all right. Let me. Oh wait, I still gotta get my.
Hey, turn
Hey,
your
let me
light off.
change it to the background. Yeah, I will. Oh. Bam. That's too dark.
I'm back there
That
talking to
man going.
myself again. Nice. That was nice. Nice.
All right, thank you. All right, now I put my power back on.
Look at here, Bert's on.
Get him, Bert.
Jeff Beal said he's going to pick up some 18-aught circle hooks today.
Oh, that's my hand.
They do have them out there.
No, get out of the weeds.
One of the things with the circle hooks, once they get that size, is the gauge of the wire, the thickness of the hook. Woo!
Man, didn't even need my net. Boy, that
That's when you know you're a good net man, when you don't even need the net.
right. Come here, you.
All right.
Another little guy. Let's see what he weighs, though.
Nice.
I'm getting any guesses?
I'm gonna go 4.2.
No. I'm guessing 2.2. Your
4.4.
favorite numbers, Dad?
It looked a little bigger. I was trying to read, and I'm excited. There's fish, so they all look bigger to me right now.
All right.
All right.
All right, we're gonna go 3.2. Yeah,
3.2.
3 pounds, 2 ounces.
All right. So
Hey, quit your flipping.
Donald Long is out there. Welcome in, Donald Long.
Bam. Perfect.
But that does bring up a good point. Jeff talking about first of all though, man oh man, I have found this zero sugar mug root beer. It is delicious. I love root beer though, so okay. But Jeff brings up a good point with messing around, wanting to get a size 18. It's just wants to mess around with it, see what happens. And catfish are definitely a species that they can put a huge piece. It doesn't take a big catfish to eat an entire bluegill.
When he mouthed on that 12-pounder yesterday, he could have ate one of them up. I was like, dang.
Definitely. So yeah, A&W is probably the best grouper out there, but this is pretty good. This is pretty good. But anyway, so he bring a good point, 18 on, and remember the purpose or the size of the hook is based on what size bait you're going to use. So that's, I mean, you look at the size of the carp that are caught. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going for a bigger fish. I need a bigger hook. Not necessarily. It depends on the bait you're using. I mean, if you take a size 18 hook and put one night crawler on it, it's stupid. But you take that size 18 hook and now you're using a donkey bait, big 1 pound piece of bait. Well, then that kind of matches. So look at the carp. Look at the size of the carp that, we've seen Steve and Bert and Lance and other people catch. And, you're talking a size. Well, I know for River Cats Tackle, the Carp Slayer hooks are size 4 hook, and you're catching some monster fish on those. So, because the bait you're using,
them.
Right? The bait you're using for carp are pieces of corn, and even that you don't really put it on the hook. So, but that's the way that the hooks work, and it does usually work out to bigger the fish, the bigger the bait, especially with fish like catfish. Because that's what usually happens. We use bigger bait to catch bigger fish. And carp are kind of unique, though. Carp and carp fish are kind of unique. H. Lee represent the RCT German steel hooks. There you go, top notch, absolutely. Tuna
What's
Hill.
up, H-Lee? Is H-Lee doing the Doc Demon?
I'm not sure. Speaking of that, I actually had plans to go fishing this weekend. I was going to bring out my Doc Demon rod here, but unfortunately, my sister is like Gimpy. She has an amputation. She has below the knee on the one leg. Anyway, she took a fall the other night. So,
Oh, no.
yeah, she's in the hospital and she's doing okay. It's just a precautionary type thing mostly. And, she has enough issues moving and stuff to begin with. So, taking that tumble. So I got to bring my mother there today and stuff. So, didn't get to make it. Didn't get to make it to the fishing today, but always got time for that. Family first, right?
100%.
H. Lee says, yes, Dan and Hill will be on the dock for the Doc Demon show. And Jody said, where's the sturgeon rod? Well, here's the sturgeon rod right here, the Uncle Lou's medium action rod. 200-pound fish on an Uncle Lou's medium action rod. So that was the sturgeon rod that we retired it. Once we caught the fish, we retired it. Jordy didn't think I'd have it right there. And H. Lee said, and yes, I will definitely be getting Deanna some night crawlers.
Took you long enough.
That's right. Deuces up for my sister. And it's also, we did have a happy day yesterday. My grandsons, our twin grandsons, 8 years old now. So their birthday was March 5th. My mother's birthday is actually today, so happy birthday, Mom. And my wife's birthday is tomorrow, so big, busy couple of days there.
Why don't you just bring them all together and have one big party for the whole weekend?
That's what we did. We did it yesterday. Except for my sister. She had to be there via the phone. But
Yeah.
That's right. There you go. Hunting and Stuff said he watched Small Water Charters premiere yesterday. A lot of fun. Make sure if you're not hooked up with Small Water Charters yet, does premieres quite often, and you don't want to miss when Coach comes down to fish with them. So fun fishing adventures out there. Good morning, everyone. Mm. Oh, but the Dock Demon, yes. So that was. I hope everybody. Lisa's still out in chat. Is there still time? Oh, Small Water Charter said Coach will be here April 6th. Is there still time to enter the Dock Demon Challenge? And how many
Yes,
people
there
have
is.
Awesome, awesome. When does everybody have to, Steve? Do you know?
If I'm not mistaken, it's sign up's going to be the Thursday before on our show. At the end of our shows, the end of the sign-ins. At least that's
Awesome.
how it's been in the past.
Right, right. Yes, there is still time. Perfect. So there you go. It's a Dock Demon Challenge. It's going to be a lot of fun. I got a feeling you're going to see some big fish caught on these little rods. That is usually the way it goes. Like I said, I was going to be out there promoting it today. Lisa said Steve is correct. There you go. So at the end of the show, and please, if you're not going to be able to make it, if you did sign up already, you're not going to be able to make it, just let us know as soon as you can that you can't make it. This way,
It's sad.
yeah, because it's multiple channels. So what happens is if the day of, like 4 people don't show up that are supposed to be on the same channel, it's hard to switch them at the last minute because you got to change score sheets and et cetera, et cetera. But that's the big thing in a nutshell. You may say, well, why not to the end? Because it's once it's needs a couple days to get things set up for the lives. But there we go. Hey, we got Benoit fishing out there. So Benoit put a short out about putting some monster rod holders on the boat. Oh boy, so got a lot of people. It seems like Benoit said, I can't wait for the Dock Demon Challenge. Excited. It is March 28th. March 28th. Now, off the top of my head, I don't remember the times. I'm sure Lisa can put that in chat, but welcome in, Bobby.
What's happening there, buddy? Bobby!
Oh, and by the way, Bobby, that was a different Bobby that I was talking about.
Yeah, that was my twin, right?
Yeah. There's another guy. Just happened to be named Bobby that doesn't catch fish either, but.
No, tired, Bobby. Correction. I don't catch fish on live.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're correct. That's true.
He caught one yesterday.
Not on live.
Not on the live. Yeah, that's the
camera curse.
They get camera shots.
You know, I swear to goodness, with all the phones and technology that we've all lost overboard.
They're sitting down there watching us. They know
absolutely.
where we're at, when we're at.
They know when the show starts, so they're like, "Up, what do we got? 2.78, 2.8." So that puts Steve in a commanding lead, 6.3 pounds, or 6.6 pounds.
How big was my first one?
3.8.
That was Bert's. My first one should have been 7 pounds. I think. Or did I read my shit wrong?
Oh, you know what? I probably didn't write yours down.
Well, he didn't catch
Yeah,
that
'cause-
live. He had to
Right.
use my feed, so.
Yeah.
So what was that? That was your second?
Nobody's seen him.
Yeah, that's
catch
my
that
second
fish.
one.
That was the second one. Okay, so what did the first one weigh?
7.2, I think.
It wasn't a 7-pounder.
How big was it? Go look it back and rewind it.
I can't.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe,
shit, I will. Hold on.
maybe someone in chat remembers. I thought you said 3.7 something.
Oh, I
I
missed
could be
you.
wrong. I could be wrong.
I
Well,
don't know, I'll
32
go-
awesome people. We'll find out for sure. But right now, you currently are in the lead.
I thought he said 0.37.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Well, hello. Good morning.
Hi.
Oh no.
I'm assuming since there was a lot of people talking about this, I'm assuming that we're every chance we get, we're just going to try to clear up so there's no miscommunication anywhere, right? Because, Lord knows that I'm not a spreader of miscommunication. I like to keep things, I like to be right on the ball with all that stuff, all the information exact and completely accurate on time. On time, that's the big thing.
Well, you can't make that on time claim.
I'm
But
glad you're all in
anyways,
different states when that lightning bolt comes down and hits you.
I digress. So,
Right.
I was
What?
thinking I got the wrong boots on, but
Well, I wanted to pop in and say that we've got 16 people right now.
already,
16
wow.
teams already for the Doc Demon.
I'm
Which
so going to hate to miss that, but
Same.
Sounds
couldn't miss the opportunity to do this show.
so. Have we had any other volunteers for hosts yet? Because if more people, 16, that's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. It's still a couple weeks away.
That's good. I've got Danny Stone and Josh Dunnigan fishing together. I've got Richard.
But we can do teams.
What?
I didn't know we could do teams.
Yeah.
All right.
Richard Cluck and his wife Stephanie. Obviously,
That's
me and
going to be a
Randy.
team to beat right there.
Daryl, Gimpy, and George are actually going to be in Louisiana on the boat with John Cyclone.
Oh boy.
That's going to be a freaking blast.
I found it. So-
Tyler and Bert. Mac Fishing is going
Nice.
to. The Benoit ladies. Parker. Michael Grumpy Vet. That one guy that has all these secret baits that never works, Josh Thompson. Larry and Fanny.
Nice.
Chris and V is a question mark because it's really going to depend on the weather when it gets closer.
Yep.
But I've got their name down anyways. H. Lee, and he's fishing with Deanna Tateman
Mm-hmm.
and Amber and Jonathan. The
Nice.
crew.
Nice.
Well, speaking of,
What's up?
Hey, Stan, will you hurry and send Tyler the link?
Sure.
yes, sir,
Thank you.
Tyler.
Did he get off? Yeah, he got off. That little rascal.
Actually, I don't know if I do have Tyler's thing now. I think we're friends on Facebook now.
Hey, you said you were.
My guest.
on, baby. Hit it hard.
They playing with your emotions too?
Yeah. A little bit. All right, man. Where? There we go. Get the coffee out, and I'm ready to go.
But as Steve mentioned, the cutoff is the 26th. There are no questions asked, no I don't know what the term is for it. I'm not going to be lenient for anybody, giving everybody plenty of time. But that is the cutoff. If you tell me after that you're going to fish, I'm sorry.
We'll put you down for next year.
Yeah. If I have it next year, because I want to keep everything fresh. I don't want to keep the same tournaments all the time. Take that out right on panel. It's everyone's favorite, Lisa. Thanks, Stuffing.
Yeah, that one is.
How much did you pay him to say that?
You know what? That's a Nunya. So we'll just leave it at that, Bobby. It's Nunya. We don't care how many people are on your team. The rod limit is 6, regardless of how many people you have. I mean, you can have 6 people, but then you still only get 6 rods per team.
Right, and that just shows how different the different rules are in the different states, and it does try to make it fair for people so they can get a couple people together in the states that only allow like 2 rods. Like our friends in Utah, I believe, is 2 rods, right? 2 rod limit. Steve, Bert,
Yep.
Tyler.
Yep.
3 rods in Ohio.
3 in Ohio, really? I thought Ohio was from the bank, right? From the boat, it's unlimited.
Nope. 3 rods. 3 rods per person.
Really? Huh.
You can have
I
as
think it's
many
stupid.
hooks.
I should be able to use as many as I want.
You can have up to 50 hooks. You can only have 3 lines.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Bobby Stuffin Hunt says non-disclosure agreement. We can't disclose that information. But I will quickly go over the rules. It is going to be the 3 biggest fish. It is catfish or carp. And it must weigh at least a pound or more to count. But if you catch something under a pound, we are going to add it to our list. It's not going to count towards the tournament, but we want to see
how many pounds we catch.
We want to keep up with every fish that is caught throughout the year, just to see how many fish are caught and the different times that they are caught. So, if I can't say Steve. Steve is not fishing the tournament.
Oh.
But if if Tyler and Bert was to catch something under a pound, we're going to write it down. It's just not going towards. It's not going towards the tournament, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
As we just want to see what is caught, and all that. I did mention it is a 6 rod limit. You can only change the line on the Dock Demon. You cannot change the reel. You have to use the reel that comes on it, but you are allowed to change the line. And if you want to keep your catch, it has to be under 10 pounds or less.
There we go. Good one. Good one.
Because I know people like to keep
Absolutely.
heat and stuff, but it has to be under a pound. As all tournaments are, you have to catch it live. The host has to see you catch it, has to see you weigh it, and has to see you release it. If you catch one and it is not on panel, it does not count. That's all I can that's all I can say. Your rods have to be within the camera frame before it will count. Hey, Brian B.
What's up, Laura? We had Fishing with Bacon making it in. We got Laura making it in. Great to see you. And Brian B. catfishing. He says, yeah, just like Bobby's fish that he catches in his dreams. It don't count on stand day. And it won't count in the tournament. Oh boy, oh boy.
Most of these rules are going to be, standard with all the tournaments. So,
I used to like him.
Yeah. I tell you, Bobby.
I'll get to see Brian soon. Brian will be at the gathering, so I get to see Brian.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's fun. I can't believe it's March 8th already.
I mean, you were talking about birthdays. My cousin's was the 1st. I had another cousin the 2nd. My granddad's is the 4th. My brother's was the 6th. My niece's was the 7th. My aunt and uncle's anniversary is the 10th. My great aunt is the 14th. There's a bunch in between there. And my nephew's is the 23rd. So we have a lot of March birthdays in the family. No, you know what? Fish Flex, listen here.
Don't try to smuggle fish in your pocket.
You're still on my list,
Oh, that's right. That's right. The NFL fantasy draft.
Yeah, he's still on my list.
On top of it.
Now, that is a question, and everybody's got different opinions on it. It's obviously to try to make it fair for everybody and to try to avoid possible cheating. And as being a host and as a person that's fished in tournaments, I think that it's, the purpose of it is to try to make sure that the fish was caught and during the tournament and everything was followed and so I think we can.
Your rods have to be on camera. So I mean, it's going to be. Catch a fish on a rod. It's going to be on camera.
Hey, didn't even need the net for that one either.
We'll see the bite and you go for the rod. And
in other words, Jody, no hidden rods on the side of the boat that they can't see.
Hey, Jose.
Jose, welcome in, my friend. Great to see you. Hope your family's doing well.
8 pounds.
Yeah, I think this tournament is funny in a way because Steve had signed up months and months and months ago before I even done anything.
2 pounds, 4 ounces.
2 pounds, 4 ounces, so 2.3.
And then he's going to be out of state, so he
illegal, little guy.
Oh, is that what's happening? Unfortunately, on that day, Steve was out of state.
Yeah, I gotta be out of town. My
But-
boss said I got to go, so I got to go.
Yeah, unfortunately. Damn bosses.
Plus, that way it gives Bert a chance.
Oh, wow. Shots fired.
Don't worry, I'm gonna hide all my fishing gear before he goes, so he can't put them rubber hooks on there.
Now, I got a question. I don't remember. Did you say that Bobby is signed up for this or not?
No, Bobby has something else that he's doing that day.
Of course he does.
Yeah, I got
And
a
obviously he keeps
I got a
that up.
small local fishing expo. I'm going to put a booth in representing RCT.
Oh,
nice.
fine. Oh, fine. I guess since it's representing RCT.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm doing it.
So I can see that at the booth right now. So what size fish do you catch with these hooks? Well, part of the
Trust
my
me.
fellow
I'll
bro,
be showing that little bull. I'm gonna show that little bullhead that I caught on an 8/0 hook.
Steve was the first one to sign up and the first one to back out.
Yeah. Dang it.
You mean this guy, Bobby? Oh boy! I tell you, Bobby. You know what? I tell you, Bobby,
Hey,
I can't believe it.
I'm
In
still
America-
proud of that fish.
You know what? In America, a little bit of hard work, you can be anybody you want, and you chose to be Bobby. I can't believe it.
Hey, Bill Reddick.
Wow.
Just kidding. It's just a joke. Just a joke.
That almost hurt my last feeling.
What's up, Bill? I had to pass it on. Stan 3 got me with that one yesterday. The little crap, little burner. He said, "Yeah, Dad, I can't believe it." I remember I was having a problem walking. I couldn't. I don't remember what something went. And, damn, Dad. America, you can be anybody you want to be, and you chose to be you. I don't believe. I'm like, oh, you little. Oh boy! Catfish dog in the house.
Hey, Tim.
But yeah, I think everybody's gonna have a lot of fun. I was gonna bring this out there today, but other things came up. So as soon as the show's over, I got to bring my mother up to over to the hospital so she can see my sister.
I mean, if we get any more, I will have to have another host. So, I mean, hint, y'all. Let me know if you're willing and able, because Chrissy is going to be going live on my channel, and then I have Stan. So, I get any more people, I'm gonna need another channel.
See, that's Daryl. He can't fish anyways.
Well, you get Brian B. That's all he can do is host anyhow. So
Laura the Explorer said, "Yeah, I caught a giant catfish an hour ago, but thanks to time change, it technically never happened."
Oh, that's funny, Laura.
Make sure you haven't subscribed to Laura the Explorer yet. Make sure you do. A lot of action from the dock. A lot of nice fish been caught from the dock already this year. But if nothing else, you get to sit and you get to listen to Tom and Laura have some fun. So, and I think Laura's funny. Yes, I do.
well, she has to be. She's hanging around with Tom.
But I'm
Oh, sorry, Tom. Sorry.
That's funny.
But yeah, these you know what, the Dock Demon rods, love it. Super. The reels, however, they need that is not the smoothest drag that's out there. We'll just put it that way. But it casts good. It casts really good.
I have the dock runner. So we have the spinning reel.
I've got the dock runner too. However, I would not be able to use this one because this has a Spartacus 2 on here. I had already changed the reel out on it. So
Yep.
as
Nope.
per the rules, right? As per the rules, has to be the original dock runner, dock demon, whatever reel came on that has to be the reel that's on there. You can put whatever line you want on it, but reel has got to stay the same, correct?
Correct.
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 Now,
All right.
if you have a rod that is under 4 foot and you don't have a reel, you have to get a reel that is equal to or very similar to the dock runner or the dock demon. You cannot you can't upgrade. It has to be similar.
Gotcha. It's a fun tournament. And that's the thing with the Way Out There tournament series. The number one rules is we're trying to have fun with it. But, just like everything else, there's always that. In doing these, I'm surprised by the things that come up. So you got to try to have some rules to keep it fair to everybody, but not so many rules that people are like, if you look in our the rules that come out from the Department of Natural Resources or whatever your DNR, your wildlife division in your state, just look at some of the rules that they have just to go fishing. And it's a wonder that rules are broke because I've been fishing 50 years and I can't keep straight.
All the changes every single year.
And it changes every year, right? And it's above this line, you can catch this, but you can't keep that. And you can use this for bait, but not in this way, that way. It's just so, in each state, so different. Each body of water, it's so different. And they just get so confusing sometimes. So we need to have some rules in effect, but not so many to the point where it's like, why am I bothering doing this? But
It turns us all into outlaws.
I put it under, it's come under stands, but that is our Facebook page for the tournament series. All of our tournaments will be posted on there. If you want to share your catch from any of these tournaments, do so on that channel. We're going to keep it. I'm keeping that group page strictly with the tournaments. So all these, if you catch a random fish that's not part of the tournament, I'm not going to accept it.
there you go.
I want just the tournament pictures, tournament videos.
So that link that's right there, that's for the Way Out There tournament series Facebook page.
Oh,
And the pictures and the videos. And I think what Lisa's trying to say is you're welcome. We want you to share that stuff because that's what it's about. We want to promote fishing and catfishing and carp. And so any videos, pictures, whatever you want to post from any of the tournaments, absolutely. But we love that you may have just caught a 60-pound blue cat, but if it's not part of the tournament, not the right page for it.
Oh, Stephen Hunt. I've not really been on that channel, but I'll get it.
Laura says, you've been fishing for 50 years or you haven't been fishing. It feels like I haven't been fishing in 50 years. I'll tell you that. It's been a while. It's been a while, that's for sure. Well, here's it's a catch-22 with these because you put out basic rules that you think, okay, everybody understands what the it's just like laws we have in society. You think everybody understands the meaning of what the rule is trying to say, but of course you're going to have people that push it, and then other ones are going to say, well, this one did that, and this, and then it just turns into. But if we all try to just live by, we're going to have the rules in place to try to keep it fair for everybody. We try to follow all of them, and if that's what happens, everybody does that, and we just go out and try to have fun. That's the way to do it. But there's always going to be something that comes up that somebody didn't think about, and I'm amazed.
Hunting and stuff. There's the link to the other YouTube channel. I just hadn't been on there lately.
Let's see. It is almost 10:15. We got a little over an hour and 45 minutes left.
Perfect time to take a move. I'll be back later.
Alrighty. So currently we have Steve is in the lead with I think it was and see right there. Lori is the funny one. There you go. I thought it was funny.
That's great. Thanks, Hunting and Stuff. If y'all do follow that channel, please leave a comment so I can follow back. Otherwise,
Did anybody find the weight on Steve's first fish?
Yeah, I think it was Roddy Royal that also confirmed. It was I put down 3.8 because I could have sworn he said 3.72. I thought he said. And Roddy Royal said that he saw that too. So right now, that's what we're going with. So that puts Steve, the 3.8 and a 2.8. So that put him at 6.6. And you had a 3.2 and a 2.3. So that puts you at 5.5. How funny is that? Steve's at a 6.6. You're at a 5.5. LG Bass is at a 0.22 because I know he's got the Two Stands coffee mug out there.
Let's see here. Stay on.
Bobby's back.
darn.
Catfish Dog said he caught a 2-pound bass on one of those rods during our Dock Demons tournament. Absolutely.
Well, you could fish my Dock Demon tournament. But, you're too good for that, so it's okay. Just a reminder, it is March 28th from 9 to 3 p.m. So.
Bobby's saying, damn it, phone overheating. I think he's just scared. Oh, wait, he's on the panel already. Oh, that was another Bobby again, Bobby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Bobby, I gotta tell you a quick funny. I found out that my stepdaughter is terrified of spiders.
Oh, don't torture that poor kid.
I've told her a few things that I have done to you, and she said that is so wrong. She went to clean out the barn that she has for her goats, and she went to move something and found a spider, and she said, I want you to know I edited that video because there was a lot of cussing going on. She said, I kept stomping and stomping and stomping, and she goes, and then I couldn't find it, and I kept stomping again to make sure that sucker was dead.
Oh, like that one video, that one you sent me, where the guy couldn't find it. Oh, hell no, I'm torching the whole house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of those. But I mean, she told me, and then she said, I used to work in a pet store, and they would bring out, snakes and spiders for people to see. And she said, we missed. Oh, there's plenty of spots left, Tim. Plenty. You got till the 26th to let me know. But they were missing there was a tarantula that went missing.
Oof. Oh hell no.
And she goes home, and she lived in a house where you walk in, you got the living room, and then right behind it is the kitchen, and right behind it is the bedroom. And she said, I carried in groceries, and I sat there, and I saw something scurry across the floor. And she said, I called Raymond and told him that he has to get his home, because she saw something crawling. And all she was thinking of was that
Damn tarantula.
that spider had come home with her.
That would be fun.
And he reached behind the dresser where she had saw it, and he grabs something and throws it at her. She goes, turns out it was a dust bunny. She said, but I freaked out thinking it was that spider.
You see those rods, Steve?
It was comical, so I was like, yeah, she made a mistake. Like, ask Bobby. She made a mistake.
Get up, my rod! No!
All right, you two.
Trying to put rubber hooks on my stuff again. I just got them all off.
What's up, Danny? Hey, Kevin. Yes, spiders can make you do strange things. That was hilarious. I got so tickled with it. And Jace, Bobby, Terry, and Jace. Jace is afraid of spiders. So I was like, man, another mistake. They told me.
Okay.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
You should tell Lisa that you're scared of catching fish, and then maybe she'll send you some videos of people catching fish.
I tried that. It didn't work.
Okay.
See, Bert, I actually sent him a fish once. Because he had caught it like 5 minutes prior to the live ending. And the problem is it made a pit
stop at Captain Morgan's house. I think they were sharing a bottle.
It made a pit stop at my neighbor's house. Got drunk on the way because, Bobby catches this fish and he throws it, he lets it go, and it's swimming back towards the shore.
Turned it. It wasn't just one time. I turned him around. He started swimming out, and then turned around and started swimming back to the bank. I'm like,
he likes you, Bobby.
So, I've not sent Bobby any more fish because I can't get him to stop. I can't get him to just bypass Captain Morgan's house.
And here we go. There's Miss Stephanie's biscuits. John Cyclone. I can't believe 4 biscuits. Good for him. There he is. There's the computer in the background with STANday on. So there is our biscuit, Miss Stephanie's biscuit segment of the day.
Fish flex, just don't talk.
Dang,
somebody got her madder than I usually do.
Just don't talk. Oh no, he was going to the gathering, and then football kind of collided with the same weekend. And now he's trying to tell me that he was going to fish the Dock Demon tournament, but there's a football thing happening that day. So no.
You know what's funny though, Lisa? Fish Flex is coming here to fish the James River.
Yeah, he can take a day to go fish with Dan.
I forgot what day that is again, Fish Flex. Just remind me.
No. Forget him.
I might have to accidentally be Dan's first mate for the day.
Yeah, forget Fish Flex. He's
I'm a pretty good first mate.
Fish on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Tyler's got one.
It's
Now
something
you're just
little.
showing off.
Right, little mud cat. My other rod's
Oh.
going off now. Now I got another one on another rod.
Go, Tyler,
Uh-oh.
go.
We got a little stucker. I think that one got off.
Matter of fact, Dan's out on a trip today. Stand 3 is on the river with him.
Now he wants to fight.
Nah, forget you too, Tim.
Sorry, Lisa. Got to agree with his family, and football always comes first.
Oh, he
Well,
ain't saying
Catfish,
family. He's saying football.
Catfish Dog is like me. I know. I believe I saw. Was that your son, Dog, that played football? Stand 3 played football. Loved it. Loved it.
Fish Flex, no need to lie. No need to lie. I'm not your favorite.
All right.
Nice,
Oh,
Tyler.
wow. Look at there. That's a nice carp.
That's
And
awesome.
June sucker.
That sucker right there, I can neither confirm or deny. If sucker is one of Epic Catfish's favorite bait. Cannot confirm or deny that. Just saying.
Okay, on the carp, we got 489.
Woo!
Nice.
All right. 4.9. Boy, that almost put you ahead of Bert in that one.
And let's see if we can get the jaw on the sucker. A June sucker, 1.6.
There we go. All
Yeah, it's
right.
not a June. We don't have Junes up here. Common.
Oh, stuff.
Junes only
Common
happen
sucker?
in the economic. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Junes are only in the. Yeah.
Well, it looks like the picture.
There we go. All right. Catfish Dog says, "Hey, I've done rent-a-fish commercials from football games before on Jody's show." That's right. Can't forget the commercial breaks. After shaking John Parker's hand at CatCon.
Yeah, Tim's commercials are pretty comical. I mean, it was good to see Tim when they finally, showed up at CatCon.
Yeah.
'Cause Rick is terrible with directions. I mean, you give Rick the exact address and he still gets lost.
And he's a truck driver.
Hey, there's nothing
So
wrong with
all
that.
you people wonder why your packages don't get there. Now you know why.
Oh no, Tyler! Absolutely nothing wrong with being a truck driver. They keep our country going. But a truck driver don't know where he's going. That's pretty bad.
See, I
Happens sometimes.
messaged him the address, and he ends up in the ghetto.
Well, that was at Memphis, right?
No, that was the last CatCon.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a pretty bad area too.
It was the last CatCon.
It's like one street either way puts you in the ghetto.
He shows up and he goes, "I finally made it. We missed a turn," and I was like, "I gave you the directions to the front of the building." Randy was like, "Hey, where are they at right now? And,
April 11th. Awesome. Awesome.
and he would say, well, if you go down here and turn, because Randy knows where everything is. And that still didn't work. He still got lost. So I
Who's
was
got
like,
the music?
that's funny.
The show does. That's in the background. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think that's.
Hey, Bobby's theme song.
There we go. That was Smallwater Charters. I think someone on panel is familiar with this one. April 11th, that's good. So let's see. How many? Oh, we lost Steve. Steve will be back soon, though. So we got Steve, Bert, Tyler, and Bobby all fishing today. Let's see. Let me check the. Oh, Steve, Bert, and Tyler have all caught fish.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. I was just pointing out some statistics for the day. That's all. Nothing pertinent. Bobby, I was.
And I've got 2 songs wrote after, wrote because of me. That one and one John Parker did.
Newsflash: Stan shakes John Parker's hand at Cat Con, and the juju continues. Loses a 223-pound sturgeon. What the hell, Tim? That's too funny. Next time I'm just gonna next time I say next time like it'll happen again, but if that happens again, I tell you what, I'm just gonna put the rod in. Once I get it up next to the boat and put the rod holder in the boat, I'm gonna fall out of the boat and just wrap onto it. It'll be a lot less work.
Yeah. Try to hang on to a extremely mad fish.
that can those it's amazing the size of those fish, and they can clear the water. They can get totally out of the water by feet, not just like reach the top. They clear the whole thing. And there it is. My big ass connected to it. Splash! That would be hilarious.
That thing would beat the heck out of me.
Welcome back,
Only
Steve.
one reason.
Welcome back.
1, put
What's
the
up?
hook in him, and 2, trying to hug him.
Yeah. Oh, and they're such protected. They're such armor coated. I mean, with the chutes on there, the bone, and just the scales itself, just like carp got the hard scales.
Well, they don't think about it. The Native Americans use those shoes for knives.
Yeah, exactly. I've been getting some pretty good laughs. I stole the one of Warren's jokes. Stole one of them about when I heard this really bad noise coming from the yard earlier. I went running outside and I saw 2 big blackbirds out there. Didn't turn out to be bad though. They just turned out to be Velcros. Velcros. Oh boy.
Well, I would love to stick around, but I've got to go to the laundromat and wash clothes because the heating element went out on the dryer.
Uh-oh.
Well, change it. It ain't that hard.
Gotta find one first.
Look on Amazon. They're cheap.
Welcome in, Danny. Oh,
I've been sitting there
welcome
15
in,
minutes. I've been trying to change my default browser. It kept going to Safari and kicking me out.
Actually, Fish Flex right here on the mighty James River. looks like you got it fixed though, Danny.
Well, we could change that, order one on Amazon, but it ain't going to do me any good today. So,
No, it'd be your luck. You get Rick as the driver.
right.
Right. So
Right.
now that Danny's here, we may have a chance of seeing a catfish caught.
I wouldn't count on it. The river's pretty bad today.
Well, it's a better chance than when just Bobby here.
Hey.
Oh,
You always got to
gosh.
state the obvious.
Yeah, I was supposed to fish with Jerry Parker today, but the river is such a mess. I told him, I said, there's no point in driving up there.
That man gone.
You know, no point in driving up there for a messy river when I can do that here.
But
Oh boy.
Danny got a better chance of catching a
Yep,
fish than
that's
I
their
do.
bird.
I might
Anybody's got a
be
better
going
chance
up
of
there.
catching the fish than you. You ain't fished since they invented the fishing pole.
Let's see. Bert is. There we go. There he is.
Right. Y'all have
All right.
a lovely day. I'll just
Well-
walk down the chat.
Thank you for coming up and covering all the details about the Dock Demon Challenge that's coming up. Right now, currently 16 teams in there. There is room for more.
Yeah, got him in the net and the hook popped out.
We don't want to cut anybody out from fishing this tournament.
I got it.
At least I got an idea, though. Before you go, I know you said we want to keep things fresh for the tournaments. I'm thinking, hold on, before you go, where'd I go here?
Okay.
What about if we start next year doing some things that nobody has done before by doing things like this? Mashing up the different tournaments. How about a Dock Demon Catfish Uno tournament together?
Ooh.
Everybody loves the wheel. Everybody loves the wheel. No?
Hey,
That
the
tournament,
wheel looked pretty good to me.
the Uno tournament is only back just for John Cyclone. Because I know how much he absolutely loves it. But
Oh, just for John.
Look at that 3-pounder.
You needed a net for a 3-pounder?
He was fighting outside his weight class.
Oh,
Yeah. So there we go. That was
Okay.
just a joke. Just a joke. Where'd we put it here? Hold on one second.
that's a good comment. Anybody that has any ideas for future tournaments, please send me a message. You're not,
I never did send Stan them cards for the one tournament.
yeah,
I got a perfect idea.
but send me a message for a future tournament. Do not put it on the Wotes page. I've tried to make that very clear. Don't put it on there. Send me a message so I can automatically put it in.
Yeah, we
Put it in my book.
definite. Off the hook, that'll definitely be something we will do. We'll get together, get that worked out. We tried last year, and I just into last year so yeah, definitely that's going to be a Bass Cat tournament. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. We can do some different things with that.
Oh,
That'll be one of
Yeah,
the
that's
side
a better
tournaments.
Netman gone again.
thank you, Lisa. I can't wait for March 28th. Going to be the first of the WOTTS tournaments this year, and I'm looking forward to it. March 28th, 9 to 3, the Doc Demon Challenge.
Any ideas, just send me a message. And because I've got a book that's strictly, just tournament stuff. So let me know. I mean, I want to keep everything. Like I said, I want to keep everything fresh. I don't want to have the same tournaments every year.
Absolutely.
I want to do different stuff. So, okay.
All right, Lisa. Thank you. We will talk to you soon.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you for coming up.
Later.
Have a good one.
All right.
Oh wow, look at that. That's
Hey, quit.
There's a great blue.
If you get those, Stan.
Oh, I better plug in my.
3 pounds, 12 ounces.
okay. So that's 3 pounds, 12 ounces. 12 ounces, 0.75. So that's 3.8. Uh-oh, Bert.
I know. Don't jinx it, Stan. Don't say nothing.
Okay, I won't.
What was he gonna say? The sun shines on a dog's balls once in a while.
What the what?
Oh.
Wow.
Hey, wait a second. We're not supposed to pick on me. We're supposed to pick on Bobby.
Yeah.
Fish on. Tyler's on.
Uh-oh, Tyler's on.
Maybe. He's swimming at me again. Oh, and you got off.
Wait, wrong side.
You got off.
He got off.
All right. Off the Hook Outdoors saying Bert's background is unbelievable. Yeah, that's crazy. And you should have saw when we first came on, it was still a little dark there. It was just turning dawn. And you can see the outline of this. You see the outline of the backhoe there. Big machine against the backdrop of the mountains, and it was really cool picture.
Some folks call her crazy, a little wild and free, but she's just doing what she loves down by the Tennessee. She ain't looking for no trouble, just a good time and some fish. With her old man Randy living every single wish. Tennessee River running, sun beating down low. Lisa's got her line casting where the catfish go. Randy's in the captain's chair, gray hair in the wind, teaching her the old ways till the very end.
And thank you, Hunting and Stuff, for sharing the link. Let's see what we got here.
Living life just right. Yeah, Lisa's on the river, just right. Reno the catfish lady, shining ever so bright.
And Bobby, how did you send them to email or to Messenger?
Email.
Right, let me check for that. See how things are going here.
Catfish biting, ain't no wine. Friends and family life, mighty fine. Fishing for catfish, carp, oh yeah. River dreams, our age name. Laughing, splashing mud all around.
Oh heck, I think I'll send them from my work. Oh no. Dude.
Grandpa's tales float on the breeze. Cigarette smoke, harmony in trees. Smell of bacon, coffee song in our hearts where we belong.
It says it's still sending, Stan.
Barefoot splendor, true life needs. Fate don't matter.
All right. Oh, is it the pictures for the?
Press your luck. Yes, it'll be a different address than you're used to. It's my work.
All right. I'll check that out in a little bit.
Yep, it finally went through. So. Or at least it says it did on my side.
Yeah, if you missed Small Water Charters premiere yesterday, make sure you check that out. Always a lot of fun.
I gotta order some more bells. I bought these ones. They
No,
hook
you
on the
don't.
line. They hook on the line instead of the rod. I don't like them. They keep falling off.
I got me some paddle tails here. Some Z-Man ones. Use them down in saltwater.
Sunday morning, early side of dawn. Pickup truck rumbling on. Fishing poles, tangled hooks in gear. Cast our lines, ain't got no fear. STANday, JG and me. Hauling ass to the river flow free. Catfish bite.
Do. It is. It is just shy of 11 o'clock. We got 10:45, about an hour and 15 minutes left. Currently, Bert
Jody's-
is in the. Go ahead.
So Jody should be showing up anytime.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I haven't seen her in chat in a minute, so you never know. You never know. So we got about, like I said, an hour and 15 minutes left. Bert Netman Adams is now at 9.3. Steve is at 6.6. We did have someone say that they went back and checked that the fish was your first fish that was caught right as we started, 3.72. So it was a 3.8. But so we will investigate.
Oh no, I think that was my one from yesterday. My weight from yesterday's one. The 7
right.
whatever. I got them confused. We're good.
I still say check that decimal point. I think they got it in the wrong spot. Trying to help you out, Bert.
He needs
Thanks,
all the help
Bobby.
he can get.
We're
I
about
can't
to
believe
go.
I fished with that guy voluntarily.
Yeah.
Well, Bert, look at me. I come on this show almost every week.
That is true. So what do you think, Bobby? What do you think? How did Bert do as Bobby 2.0 fill-in last week?
A little too good.
I killed
A
it.
little too good.
I
A
killed it.
little too good. This is true. This is true. Fish 6 says, "What do you mean, Bobby? It should have been 37.2."
No,
I think he meant the other way.
0.37.
Yeah, I think that was a little closer. Except I don't need help.
That's all right. Tyler.
Well, there's a different kind of help you need.
All right, I haven't been. It's been so long since I've been fishing. Like, I'm trying to even remember what some of these things are here. Let's see.
Well, the things on the side of the body are called fins.
Fish on.
Oh, fish on Tyler.
I told you, Tyler's gonna win this.
He's right there. He's
Anybody got any duck gate?
he's only 4.4 behind Bert, and 1.3 behind Steve.
I don't know if you guys see that pair of mallards swimming down the creek.
Right now we've got Tyler is on, so we've got him on full screen.
Come off right on the shoreline. Had to run and grab him.
Oh yeah, look at there. Nice.
Oh yeah. That'll put him close to the lead.
Fish says it's awfully quiet in here for Danny being in the chat, or on the panel rather. That is, there's a few of us that have that. Danny being one of them. I'm one of them.
4.01.
All right, so we'll go with 4.1. Let's see. That puts you at 9.0, a mere 0.3. So just over 4 ounces. You're just over 4 ounces behind Bert. Bert's still in lead, 9.3. Tyler now at 9.0. Steve in third at 6.6. But yeah, it's been, I know you don't totally forget how to fish. I know it's like riding a bike, but like this reel here, am I doing this? Am I doing this right? Isn't this how you hold it, right? And reel with these type of reels. This is how we use it. No.
I can tell you, if I'm ever on the bank and I see somebody doing that, I'm gonna snatch the rod out of their hand.
Oh, which way am I supposed to turn it around? All right, I'll try it, but it's not easy to reel this way.
I don't even want to look and see what he's doing at this point.
It's not easy to reel this way if I turn it around.
Spinning reel. That's all you gotta say. Spinning reel.
I don't want to see it. I'm not even gonna look at the screen.
Yeah, I'm practicing for fishing next week.
Oh my. Well,
I've got a new style.
Well, I'll tell you what, big boy. You jump in any tournament that I'm fishing in if you're gonna fish like that. Hey, we'll do a 1v1. You know, I'm not scared.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I have walked over and grabbed somebody's fishing rod, flipped it the right way, and handed it back to them. They're like, "Well, I can't reel it like that. I'm left-handed." I'm like, "You realize you unscrew this, move this over here, screw this back on, now it'll reel the way you want to."
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Oh, I didn't know it did that.
Yeah,
I
I did the same thing to a guy that was fishing over the river. I took his rod and flipped the handle over for him, and he said he didn't know it did that. He said he's been fishing for 10 years with that reel upside down. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's amazing sometimes. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I see people like that. It makes me like a sad cup of coffee. Depresso. Just kidding.
No, that actually was pretty fun.
Yeah, I was gonna put my camel.
Oh wait, did I admit that?
I was gonna put my camouflage pants on this morning. I couldn't find them though. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What's the point of orange camouflage, by the way?
Well, it does.
You
It
can't
does
see
break
orange?
up. Yeah, it breaks up the outline. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I want to know who the they are. You know, when people say, who is the they? But they say that, deer don't see the colors. So it does, like Danny said, break down.
Yeah, the they is the people that are selling that stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that man's on.
Now, Stan, you know what my least favorite bait is, right? And I absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's my least favorite bait?
Well, it's got to be chicken.
Yeah. Well, do you know why the chicken crossed the road or tried to?
Why?
Because he wanted to be on STANday.
Oh my gosh! Look at this. Come on. That is hilarious. Oh, Danny.
Hey, I'm not a wasteful person. If I see it in the road and it looks like, hey, fish will eat that, I'm grabbing it.
That's right.
Yeah, the car in front of me, all I saw was like poof and feathers everywhere. And I looked and I go, yeah, that's a chicken.
I hope you got out and kicked his ass, Danny, for flipping you the bird.
Yeah. I had feathers. He didn't even slow down. He didn't even slow down.
Now, you see right there, that bait right there, if Danny was to use that bait whole, that whole bird, that's where you would put that 18, that's where you put that 18 hook on. I got 3 pounds, 13 ounces.
Well, we will eventually cut that bird up today and use him.
You talk
Go
about
tell your 16-pounder I want to see him.
You talk about some fresh chicken.
Yeah,
That's some fresh bird right there.
you got that right.
And it's already tenderized.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
I don't know if I'd be cutting them up for bait or plucking them for dinner, one or the other.
I got so much trash floating in the creek. Keep watching my rods go down and look up and you see the big ball of vegetation on your line.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad here too.
That'd be that chicken would be more like instead of chicken cordon bleu, that'd be a chicken cardon flattened.
Yeah. Yeah, we're catching. I'm downstream from the Ohio River, and I tell you what, Chad is up there just throwing everything on the bank he can into the water because it's coming at me.
Damn Chad.
He told me he was going to do it.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't me this time, Danny. I'm usually the one cutting trees down. So they cut through it. Well, my chainsaw's broke, so it had been Chad.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me with that damn Chad person. You know, loses a little bit of weight and becomes one of the pretty people, and now he doesn't want nothing to do with us anymore. So.
Ouch. Pretty people, that's stretch. Oh.
Yeah, Chad and pretty person in the same sentence don't go together, right? Are we?
Oh wait, he ain't in here to defend himself. That wasn't.
Well, I guess that's a little bit of me saying that it's kind of like the pot calling the kettle black kind of thing, right?
Nope, you're just being you.
Wow, thanks, Bobby.
I'm sorry, I had to play on the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I was supposed to drive up and fish with Jerry Parker on the bank today, him and Cujo. And Jerry called me late last night and said, dude, he said, you can walk across the river on the logs up here. And I said, well, I can do that down here.
Yeah.
I'm going to save myself a 2.5 hour drive, buddy. We'll just postpone that and do it another day.
There
And
you go.
Mad County Fishing, Levi, he messaged me just before I popped up on the live stream here. And he was like, oh my God, dude. He said, there's just so many trees in the water. It's just unfishable. I'm like, well, I'm in the one spot where I couldn't find any trees floating. It's in a cove. But out there in the middle, I mean, oh my God, in the main current, it's just tree after tree after tree after tree.
Levi called Danny and said, Mount County Fishing called and said, yeah, there's so many trees in the water, it's just unfishable. What are you doing, Danny? I'm going fishing. Danny, there's a tornado coming. I'm going fishing.
I'm going fishing.
You have to control.
If you throw with the wind, you can get some serious distance on those baits.
That'd give a whole new definition to catching flying fish, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh.
That's right. Hunting's stuff is correct. We were talking about the orange camouflage. He says, remember, red plaid. Red plaid was the original camouflage. That's true.
You know what? I hate to say it, but I remember that.
Absolutely. I still got mine.
I still use mine.
Yeah. There you go.
All that fancy camo, and I'm like, you know what? Flannel jacket. And then I start seeing animals again.
The orange camo. It's funny you say that. Like, New York was super strict with that. So, like, if you were on state land, like the orange, I'm trying to remember, I think it was like a 200 or 300 square inches of orange you had to have on.
I think we got more than that, Stan.
Yeah, well, I covered that. I was I went out and bought a camo orange 5X cold water gear, and that was it. Cold weather gear. Nothing funnier than seeing some damn big fat ass dude out in the woods with orange camo. Yep, there he is.
Yeah, it's always funny when you're hunting public land. You'll sneak down to the woods in the pitch black and climb up in a tree. Sun comes up and you see 50 people. Like, I thought I had this spot to myself. There's a guy in every tree.
Yeah, if you hunt up there, the best thing to do is if you hunt public land, you let everybody else go in there at dark, before the sun is even thinking about coming up. You eat your breakfast, you do all that. You go there about mid-morning when they start coming back out. You chase all the deer right back out to the parking lot, and you're good to go. Oh, my goodness. Let's see.
Yeah, I was really hoping to have better conditions to bring the old girl back out again today.
That's right. I saw the title of the show.
Yeah, well, there she is in all her glory. I don't know if you can see the top of it or not.
It is just out of screen.
Yeah.
It's probably down to about the third eye down.
Let's scan up a little bit and see there.
There we go. There she is.
Yeah. Anytime I fish with that rod, I have to scoot way back so I don't hurt my neck looking up. But Betty is back permanently. Anytime I'm on the bank, she's going to be with me from here on out. Of course, we're going to have our Ancient Mariner rods out there. We got the 10-footer and we got the J&S Signature Series with us. But Betty's coming back. She sat in the corner long enough.
You know what is hilarious, Danny? You got Black Betty out there, and we all know about the Ancient Mariner, the other rods, the size of them. They're decent sized rod, but they look. Right now, we're looking in the picture. It looks like you got Black Betty up there and a couple of Dock Demons.
Dock Demons. And hey, that Challenger rod is a 10-footer too. So
10-footer.
That's a 10-footer. Yeah, that green rod is a 10-footer. So,
boy. Black Betty definitely giving him some inferiority complexes there, but that's all right. That's all right. We know what that Ancient Mariner 10-footer rod can hold his own. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Fish Flick says, I was thinking the same thing. Absolutely. I still remember the first time I saw Danny fishing with Black Betty. I didn't know. I didn't know. And I'm like, good Lord, that is one little dude. Then come to find out, no. That's just one big-ass rod.
Well, I've had a lot of people message me requesting that we bring her back, and the thing is, though, I really miss that old rod, and I said, you know what, I'm going to bring her back. Of course, she's got RCT gear out there on the end of the line, so
absolutely,
she's still representing RCT with that crimson red hook.
There you go.
That's right.
Yeah, I got one left. I need to order some.
I got a box in the mail Friday, and had I think 8 packs of them in it.
Nice. So definitely I recommend checking out rivercatstackle.com.
Might even be able to use that 2stands10 code.
You could. You could use that DSO 10 code too.
And my favorite, the 92210.
There you go.
And not to be confused with that one TV show or whatever.
That's right.
John.
They heard enough. Tyler heard enough talk about that. I'm gonna catch a fish.
I'm gonna work on my buggy. Broke the damn wheels on it.
Uh-oh.
Where's that?
Help or no, Tyler?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Feels like he got a little bit of backbone.
I thought that 3-pounder was something bigger too.
Oh, never mind, Bert. I just saw it.
Get up there, bitch.
And there he is. There's Mr. Tom, Mr. LG Bass in the house.
All right, fishing on shore.
There you go. Nice fish. Nice fish. And Tom, you were, when we started the show, you were tied for the lead, Tom. There it is. Tom had his honorary .22 because he always uses the 2 stands fishing coffee mug out there on Sundays. So you were tied with Bert. He got sent me a picture yesterday of a big beautiful catfish, 12-pound channel cat.
$591.
There we go. All right.
Who was that, Tyler?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I told you guys he was gonna be in the running.
Well, guess what that means? It means Bobby can't fish worth a lick, but maybe he can predict who's gonna catch the fish, because that puts Tyler in the lead at 15.0. Bert is second, 13.1. Steve is working on his cart, so he's at 6.6.
He's working on his carp. What's it need, a tune-up?
Wheels are falling
No, I
off.
broke the welds on this sucker. Front and back. It don't like the mud.
It's a lot easier to wheel it than to drag it, I'll tell you that much.
Well, if the neighbor kid keeps leaving his bikes in my yard, I might build me one.
Warren Farley saying a truck. Yeah, there was a news flash that came on. It was a truck that was loaded with Vicks Vapor Rub turned over on the highway. Amazingly, there's been no congestion for the past 8 weeks.
If only that would work.
Vicks Vapor Rub. Need to spread some of that on the highway around here. Goodness gracious.
Well, I don't think they make enough around there.
Goodness. It hits about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and 95 through Richmond turns into a parking lot. Nuts. Yeah, it's probably a beautiful day. Pressure is right around just under 30. It's the barometric pressure here. Nice cloudy day. Water temperature is in the upper 50s here.
Right now, it's about 50 degrees right now.
Oh man, they're jumping in Steve's old spot.
It's probably warmer where Small Water Charters is now, but when we checked weather before, it was very similar, Virginia and Florida. Crazy. Oh, I have fish flex. I'm getting back out there. It's just it's taking a little bit. Like I said, I would have been out there today. But as soon as the show's over, I got to bring my mother over to the hospital to see my sister. She had a little. She's she has an amputation, so she getting something out of the fridge and just took a couple steps back and lost her balance, and next thing you know, she ended up across the kitchen, and so she's feeling a little better today. But when you've already got mobility issues, you can't mess around with your back.
I don't care if you got mobility issues or not. Messing around with
That's
your back,
true.
you'll end up.
So,
That's
which
what I know.
they had one of them wooden tables, like a microwave table with the shelf on the bottom, put different things on, and that. So she stumbled backwards and fell, and then landed on her lower back, hit that as she came down. She cracked that like a half-inch piece of board that was going across it. So, but she's doing better today. So,
Well, we'll make sure our prayers go out.
thank you, Bobby. And how's the house situation going for you out there?
Oh.
Don't ask.
Tyler again.
Paperwork hell, but everything else is going all right.
Oh, I think he got off. He's angry running with me, man.
Yeah, anytime you fall like that and it land and it hits your back, if you're having a lot of pain, absolutely go to the hospital, because I'm gonna tell you something. That's what killed my brother. He fell off the porch. He fell off the porch, and he already had back problems, but it hit right where his kidneys were. And he laid in bed for 3 days, and he just saying that his back was hurting. On the third day, he went into a coma. They took him to the hospital and found out that he had ruptured his kidney and was bleeding internally for all those days, and they didn't know it. And it set up spinal meningitis. And that's what killed him. So I go to the doctor a lot. People give me some grief about it, and I thought, you know what? If you're able to go anytime you're hurt, do not take stuff for granted, because what you think might not be nothing can turn out to be something really bad.
Absolutely, I'm 100%, Danny, and we tend to be old school with fine. That just
me.
I still got the rest.
I get a hangnail. I'm going to the emergency room.
Well, I have gotten more, come around to be more like that.
Yeah. Well, especially when you get older, you got to start taking stuff more seriously.
Absolutely.
I know a lot of bullheaded people that have got headstones right now.
So there it is. There's the PSA announcement for today. Go to your doctors.
Go to your doctor.
Absolutely. Just look around the community at all the issues that's been over the past few years, and you don't know if any of them could have been prevented by going to the doctor a day or two early. You never know. So
I know it's it's really hard to afford stuff like that nowadays. People will skip going to the doctor because they're worried about what it's going to cost. Well, it could cost you the ultimate price if you don't take care of yourself. There's a tree coming down the river. I didn't even know we had giant redwoods around here. It's on its way. You'll see it when it gets here. Oh my God.
Danny's like, when did we start growing sequoias in Missouri?
Yeah. I'm trying to see what there's something riding on it. It might be a black bear. I don't know.
Or is that your buddy from upstream? Maybe he fell that tree.
Don't worry, it's just Creo out there with a sign that says Louisiana or bust.
Oh boy.
If you would have said grizzly bear, I would have said Andrew. I'm just saying. Hey, there's our good friend Curtis Dagundai Outdoors, also known as Dog and I. That was definitely one of those senior moments there.
Hung up. Start line.
Bobby, I almost thought you caught Danny's tree for a second.
I did too.
I'm not sure. That may be a buoy stuck in that tree. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it yet. Up that way. That is a buoy.
Oh my goodness.
That tree is dragging a buoy.
I see islands coming down the river there, Danny.
Yeah, there's whole trees. It's not like, oh, we got a couple of sticks or logs. No, we got whole trees. Root one still attached, floating down the river.
And that's why you.
Yeah, that one is dragging a buoy with it. Am I lined up on it?
Yep, it's perfect. We see it.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, it looks like
buoy.
a couple small islands coming down right there. That is crazy.
That is one whole tree right there
Wow.
with a buoy in tow.
And that's why you hear people say if you're boat fishing, keep knives by your anchor rope. Keep the ball with.
That right there would sink you. I don't care how good of a boat you got. If that gets caught up in your anchor rope and you don't get it cut loose, that boat's going down.
That's why a lot of people go to spot lock.
Spot lock, yep. Also, that was one of the benefits of the Never Lost Anchor, with having that where the chain is zip tied to the top, so that tree would catch it and break it and then pull it from the bottom. He's still gonna be attached to a tree, but at least it'll give you a little bit of time to get that freed up. But yeah, man, I can imagine that. Imagine that hitting your boat. You're out there anchored up, and that sucker comes and hits your boat. Forget it.
Yeah, you're done. Now, I've actually seen Jerry Parker ride one of those buoys. It was on one of my lives one time. We had a bet. Whoever caught the biggest fish, the other one had to ride the buoy. And I got a 63-pound blue. And Parker rode the buoy, and he didn't make 8 seconds. He wound up in the water. That was the end of the show, because he's all right, I'm freezing. I got to go.
I'm going. Okay, it is 11:18. We got just over 40 minutes left. Check it out. Here comes another one.
Oh, yeah.
And this is I'm imagining this on the Mississippi here, pretty common occurrence. You can see out here where that log is coming down, but this, it was Epic a couple years ago at CatCon that was doing his, his seminar, and part of it was about reverse current. And you can see clear as day right there, Danny. You got 2 current streams.
Yep. I'm in the eddy, and the current's going that way, my lines are going that way.
That is something.
Yeah, that water comes up into this little cove, the cutout here, and just goes around a circle, so it actually forces the water to go the wrong direction in the river.
And it's funny, you can see it clear as day. That is a classic example of that right there.
Well, there's literally dozens of spots like this up in the river. It's just that all the other ones I checked had trees in them, just going around in circles. Like, nope, not going to do that today.
There you go. But you see any points and peninsulas and any where you got that type of situation, in the right conditions, that's a perfect spot for a big fish.
Oh yeah, I've caught plenty of fish here, but I really don't. My confidence levels for today are not very high. But we're gonna stick it out and wait for that one fish all day long if we have to.
There's Michael Grumpy Vet out there. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Yeah, you got that right. Fish Flex says, all right, it's about time for Jody to show up and embarrass everyone. What the what? Yeah, this would be about the time for the sniper to come in.
You be facts.
7 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, it's too soon. Okay, too soon. Getting close, though. Getting close.
All right, let's switch.
But all in all, beautiful day out there. Don't forget, Lisa was up earlier. We were talking about the Dock Demon tournament that's coming up March 28th. All you need is one of these Dock Demon rods or a Dock Runner rod and the reel that comes with it. I'll take the rod any day, but the reel, oh my goodness. Listen how smooth that drag is.
Yeah.
But I bet you, Danny, there's going to be some big fish caught that day on these little rods. I think we're going to be surprised.
Well, we're gonna be strictly fishing for channel cats with our team. It's me and Josh Dunnigan. But they're gonna be some good sized channel cats.
There you go.
We're either gonna hit Crab Orchard Lake, which has an average weight of channel cats up there is between 10 and 13 pounds, or we're going to hit Red Lake in southern Illinois, where those fish up there get around 16 to 19. And those are some
that's
big
good.
channel cats.
There you go. Biggest 3 fish, so that could definitely, you get 3 10-pounders, that could definitely take it.
Well, Richard Cluck and his wife Stephanie are going to be here on the Mississippi. The insanity of that, using those dock demons, trying to catch a 20 or 30 pound blue. But that's, he's made up his mind that that's going to be their tactic, and they're going with it.
Hey, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Either way, it's going to be fun. That's right. That's right.
You get a 30 pound blue on that dock demon, that's going to be a 3-hour fight right there.
I didn't do it. Oh, that's an ambulance.
So maybe you did?
Or you can use... Go ahead. You can use the Ugly Stick Dock Runner also.
I think that's the 2 I have, is the 2 dock runners.
Yeah. I got a couple of dock demons. I got a dock runner. And I'm hosting. So.
I still have both of mine, believe it or not. They're spooled up with 2-pound test line.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm going all out with it.
Hey, Hooker's on.
Hooker is on. That looks like a good one.
I don't know about that yet. At least it's a fish.
There you go. Put a few of them together. You're only...
Okay. I'm ready. You need help?
I think I might be able to get it.
You need an 8.5 pounds to take the lead over. Grumpy Vet says he has
fall
to
in the
get
water. We'll be good.
2 more
Ah,
ugly
no, I ain't
stick
gonna do
dot
that.
runners.
Oh, well, come here, baby. There we go. In the net.
Oh.
Hey, you don't make royalties. That's my line.
Eddie G's out there. What's up, my friend? Great to see you.
Oh, hold still, hold still, hold still.
Definitely going to bring it closer. That might do it.
Nah. 6.42.
Ooh.
Okay. 6.5. That brings you up to. Currently, we have Tyler in the lead at 15. He's got a 4.9, a 4.1, and a 6. In second place, we currently have a tie. Steve and Bert are tied at 13.1.
Ooh. Ooh.
And as far as multi-species go, Tyler caught that sucker 1.6 pounds. That was a nice sucker. That definitely. Stonefly Deuces, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, if you're in catfish waters and you can get a sucker, that is some amazing bait. I think it's because the meat is softer. I think they can.
That's the oil.
Hey, not only do catfish like it, do trout love that.
Really?
I think it's because it's oily. So if you take your plastic jigs, I do the same thing with Blue River carp. Hey, shout out to them. Promo code Hooker10 saves you 10%. But if you just take a little piece and then cut it and then tip your soft plastics with it, oh, dude, fish love that. Through the ice, open water, it don't matter.
Oh, yeah.
Suckers, chubs, all that stuff, man. They love it.
Yeah, we've got
Bert, dibs.
many. Oh, man. Say it again, Steve. I just had a bite. You said it, and then I had a bite.
A lot of freaking trash.
I hear them blackbirds in the background. That always makes me nostalgic. Brings back the days of me fishing on this little small ditch down from the house with the cane pole. Those blackbirds were always sitting on the limbs all around us making that noise.
Yep, I got a bunch of them around me.
Yeah, but it does.
Yeah, I
It
got
just
a
gives me
bunch over here,
flashbacks.
too.
Yeah,
Well, those are the good flashbacks anyway.
I grew up as a kid with a cane pole on the creek, and those blackbirds everywhere catching bullheads and bluegills.
Excuse me.
You know, I got to be honest. There was a little bit something else that kind of pushed me toward fishing here close to home. Because Stacia said, "Well, they're gonna cook you a T-bone steak and shrimp for dinner tonight, or supper or whatever. But if you're going up there fishing with Parker, you won't be back till late, so we'll do it some other night." And I'm like, "All right, forget you, Parker."
Now the truth comes out.
No, it is pretty low. Hey, you'll see, because I'm sure Jerry's going to fish with us today on the channel. I know that Ethan is already on the water complaining about all the debris and stuff. So I get those guys up here, and we're gonna exponentially increase our odds of you guys seeing a good sized blue cat today. It won't be for me. I'm bringing in the big guns. So today's going to be a test of patience for me to stay in this spot and not move and wait for that one big fish that's going to come through here. But, don't worry about that. I got backup. Will be on the way for the show today.
There we go. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you talk about those blackbirds. Where we used to live up in New York, they had a lot of the smaller blackbirds, had the little red on the wing.
Yeah, the red-winged blackbirds.
Yep. And man, that would be, if I saw that, a black jitterbug. Remember they had a blackbird pattern for jitterbug and a couple other different topwater lures. But yeah, amazing.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I'd completely forgotten about that. They did have that pattern.
Yeah, awesome. Loved it.
Oh, that was our first bite. We got a tap on that 10-footer.
Uh-oh.
Just a little tippy tap. Little tippy tap.
Ugh.
That brought my enthusiasm up by about 4.3%.
Isn't it amazing what that'll do? You could be, man, I don't know. I've been out here all day, and you get that nothing, and you're about ready to leave, but you get that. I mean, just a twitch, just a ding. All right.
Yep.
It's a bite.
You're locked in for another hour.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, though, they'll seem to like every time that you sign, okay, I've made a decision, I'm moving. And you start picking up stuff in the rod and it starts bouncing. And you go, okay, I'm not moving. And then they sit there for another 2 hours with nothing.
Yep. 100% on that one.
Yeah, those fish are down there laughing, going, watch this. He thinks he's leaving.
Stan 3 and I, that was our last ditch thing. We'd be like, okay, if we don't get another bite within 10 minutes, that was you try everything else. This was the fail all. Then if you don't get a bite by then, all right, you move. But man, you get a lot of time. I can't tell you how many times we said that. Be like, okay, 10 more minutes. And sure enough, by about the 9-minute mark, you get that bite. You may not have caught one, but you get that bite. And Dustin Clark Fish, and he says, hey, I hear y'all were telling lies in here. Well, if you tell them long enough, they become the truth. So, in most cases, Bobby's been telling the lie that he catches fish for the past 20 years, and it still hasn't became the truth yet. So, sorry about it. It's just fun now, Bobby.
Oh, I'm sorry. Somebody say something. I was taking a nap.
It's hilarious. Once you start doing that, you don't even think about it anymore.
You know, honestly, I quit picking on Bobby the day he caught that giant muskie on the live, which is something I've never done. And I'm like, okay, I'm taking Bobby off the bully board. I can't pick on him anymore.
I got no right talking though. At least he's out there every week.
This is that same spot too, then.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that was pretty impressive for me to see you do that. That was totally unexpected.
That was a OG crimson red hook too. Went right through his freaking jaw.
Nice. You're just making me like it more, buddy. Keep talking.
So there you go. We want you to try the German steel alloy hooks, but hard to beat those crimson reds. I'm just saying.
No, I mean I'm going to be totally honest with you. The German alloy steel hooks are much higher quality hook or a better hook, but I've always fished with the crimson reds, and I just that's just my go-to hook.
Tyler's on.
Tyler's on.
No, he's not.
All right. Get him, Tyler.
Bobby?
And you know what, Danny? That just goes back to what
Maybe I lost him.
we talked about for years now. Confidence, having confidence. You know,
He got off.
I think it just helps with just makes sense, because the more confident you are, the more you're gonna, you're gonna fish that bait harder. You're gonna fish that spot harder. You're gonna, like you said today, you know that you've caught big fish there. You don't think you're gonna catch it today, but it is a big fish spot, and there is a chance that it could happen.
Yep. And it's the only spot that doesn't have trees in it.
Which just adds to the confidence.
Yeah. Oh, I know at least 20 spots I'd rather be in right now, but I just don't want to be reeling in trees every 5 seconds.
Caught a tree yesterday. Only thing I caught yesterday.
Yeah, I'd rather sit here all day and catch nothing than to lose 30 rigs today to brush piles going by. You know.
There's our good friend Mike Chavez in the house.
Mike Chavez.
The only thing I'm doing is cleaning all the leaves and crap out of the tree.
That was our problem last week. It was just so much grass in the water that your rod, you can literally see it just start bending over until it was just like pegged out, pulled down as hard as it could, reel it up, and there's like 5 feet of grass on it.
Grumpy Vet said, Stan, I'm confident. The fish just haven't allowed it yet.
That is a pretty true statement.
That's got to be a channel cat. He just tapped on it again. Or it could be a drum. The drum will eat. The drum here are big enough they will just engulf a big piece of cut bait. They don't care. It's acting like a drum or a channel cat.
Definitely tell that spring is in the air. You hear the birds everywhere. I've been watching the birds. Always tell. Starting to see some bees moving around. See weather for Meadowbrook right here in the beautiful state of Virginia. Mostly cloudy, temperature 71. Wind is blowing from the southwest at 12 miles per hour. Current humidity is 70. I don't know where they're getting that wind from, but we're getting a little light breeze, barely. I don't know about no 12 miles per hour, but Council Bluffs, sunny, temperature 51. Ooh. Blowing from the south-southwest, 9 miles per hour. 14 kilometers per hour for the metric people out there. All right,
Heck,
20.
this time last week, I was in 75-degree weather.
That's right. We're Arizona, right?
Yeah. I was out in Sierra Vista, Arizona.
20-minute warning. 20-minute warning. We got Tyler at 15, Bert and Steve both at 13.1.
All I need is one fish. Come on, River. Put it out.
That's it. That's it.
I just changed up some baits. We'll see what happens. I got night crawlers on one, a perch on one, and a piece of old shad on the other.
Mike, I think Tom said they got 3 yesterday. They got 3 of them. It's always a lot of fun watching Lori and Tom at the dock.
My work ever sends me out your guys' way. I'm going to have to hit you guys up to take me fishing.
Absolutely.
You need to go fishing with Bobby to teach him how to catch fish.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you know, that would probably happen. He'd take me out to one of his nice little spots that he knows and teach him how to fish.
Always welcome.
Keep telling Bobby. Bobby needs to come out here and teach me how to crappie fish, but he's too scared of the ice.
I got a new wiring harness coming for the boat motor. And I got a couple small places to patch on the hull. And then I'll be hitting the freaking water with the boat.
Yeah, Richard Pluck got a new lower unit in that we're going to get put on this week. And so probably next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we'll be out on the river.
All right. Oh, Fireball will be back on the river.
Yep.
I thought you guys were just swapping out the gears from the other one.
Well, if you'd watched the show that day, he sat there online and ordered a new lower unit. We were sitting there fishing, and he goes, "There, done." I goes, "What'd you do?" He said, "I just bought a new lower unit." I'm like, "Oh my god!" We are going to swap out the gears in that other one though, and keep that for a backup.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's probably a good idea.
Yep, because he said the new lower unit he got was, I call it new one. It was a used unit, but it had way less hours on it than the one that was on the boat. So yeah, we're gonna put together that other one and keep it as a spare. And we're actually gonna go so far as when we fish tournaments, like we're gonna do the Mississippi River Monsters down in Memphis. We'll fish that one together. Anytime we're in a tournament, we're taking that lower unit with us because we will swap it out right down there on the spot.
Hey, there's our good friend Creed Garner out there. Make sure y'all check out. He does a lot of bass fishing and stuff. And young man, I believe, if I remember right, Texas, but younger guy out there, younger angler, doing his thing. Check him out if good channel. Guerrero Bagre out there. Welcome in, my friend. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope little man's doing great. Hope he's having a great year.
The sun's trying to find its way through them clouds.
Let's see. I think Tyler is on.
Well, not unless he threw it again. He's doing really good at that. Probably the same fish. Keep biting and then throwing it off.
Well, quit
Threw it
feeding
off
him.
again.
That's awesome. That's always glad to hear. Let's see. Creed said he finally caught a flathead on rod and reel. Awesome. That's it. You catch one flathead on rod and reel, you're hooked for life.
Oh, I hope that's my life. Danny sent one of his logs up to me.
Creed said it was a 13.5 pound flathead on a crankbait. Since we got some bass anglers out there, we got Creed and LG Bass. Since we got some bass anglers out there, if you catch, how many times has a bass angler hooked into a catfish, a big catfish, and thought they had the world record bass? But I can guarantee you, catfish angler, not one catfish angler ever has hooked into a bass and said, I got a world record catfish here. Just saying.
Right.
Just saying.
He said bait.
Yeah. Not taking anything away from the bass. They're a lot of fun.
Now, one thing I do like about this spot, it's not piling a bunch of grass on the rods and bending them over. They're staying pretty straight, so that means there's not a lot of debris floating around on the bottom, scaring those fish off. Just means they're not here.
Yeah. Creed said that's happened so far twice. He caught his PB blue cat on the same exact crankbait. Well, now
Really?
available at Creed Garner Fishing is catfish crankbaits. Just saying.
Yeah. I've never heard of anybody catching a blue cat on crankbait. Now, flatheads, it happens quite often.
Yeah. Yeah, I caught a flathead on a spinner last year or the year before. There's our good friend Steve Ransom.
I've caught a channel cat on a spinner bait. A little small crappie spin, like a blue
Yeah,
spin.
yeah.
I was actually trying to catch crappie. Well, I don't care.
Catfish and scavengers.
I didn't believe it when it happened either. I was throwing at this brush pile, pulling crappie out there. Next thing I know, it was a cotton picking channel cat.
Everybody knows they're scavengers. They don't hit live baits or.
Well, they did. Oh, I'll tell you what, big boy. You ever been to Real Foot Lake in Tipton, Tennessee? Tiptonville? It's known for giant bluegill, giant crappie. But if you push a brush pile with crappie jigs, more than 3/4 of the fish you're going to pull out of there are going to be channel cats.
Channel cats. Yeah.
Yep, they will absolutely fire those crappie jigs up.
Michael Grumpy Vet said his brother-in-law caught a 13-pound bass while drifting for catfish. That's nice. LG Bass says, I have definitely caught more catfish while bass fishing than bass while catfishing. There you go. We've actually caught bass. I can't believe it, but we've actually caught bass on cut bait. Just big, bloody piece of cut shad.
Yeah.
And they eat it.
I've only done that once, and ironically, it's when I was fishing with Josh Dunnigan at Crab Orchard Lake, and we were doing what was the Walmart rod challenge we did? The Wayfarer, or what it was called?
The Wally World Whiplash, I think.
Yes, if you go back and watch that, I actually caught a largemouth bass on a cut shad.
I was going to say, I thought it happened in a tournament. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, it was in a tournament. Yep, I was in the boat with Josh Dunnigan, and we threw out there, and I was actually using a pompano rig, just a double drop rig with a little small float on there, and threw it out there. And before it even settled to the bottom, that bass smoked that thing.
Well, I tell you what, I'd be holding on to that crankbait, Creed. Yeah, get that hooked on something. I'm going swimming for it. He said he caught his second biggest bass, his biggest blue cat, and his biggest flathead, all on the same crankbait.
Wow.
I notice he's not saying the name of that crankbait out there. Steve Ransom caught a 9-pound flathead on a white spinner bait, and he thought he had a state record. Absolutely.
Well, most of the guys that I know, I've never caught a catfish on a crankbait, but most of the guys that I know that have done it, believe it or not, was on the rattle trap.
Right, that's what he just said right here. The channel cats like the lipless crankbaits down here in Texas. Yep.
Well,
yep.
The rattle trap has caught a lot of flatheads around here.
Believe it or not, that's one of my favorite lures to use in the surf.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never tried that. I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah, because think about it, Danny. All the little crabs and all them making that little noise. Absolutely.
Okay, Blue.
Well, I'll be heading to Florida in July. We'll have to give that a try.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Time for Jody's.
Caught a bunch of blue cats fishing brush piles for crappie. Yep. Hey, there's our good friend Big Mike. What's up, y'all? Good to see you.
Big Mike, one of the first bank anglers that ever caught my attention on YouTube.
There you go. Let's see. Buck Williams is out there reminding everybody, please hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Buck. I appreciate you. Make sure you check out Buck on Facebook. Guerrero Bagre saying that he caught walleye on cut bait while catfishing. Yeah. I've caught catfish on
I've done that before.
green frog crankbait. Really? That does not surprise me at one bit. There will be more about that later this spring. Just saying. That's a little spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Creed Garner saying a Berkeley Fritz side. Ah.
I keep hearing something sounds like a squeaky wheel. Is that my hearing aids doing that?
I don't know. My hearing aid went dead. Let me see. The only way I can tell, Danny, is I'm just going to mute you real quick. I thought it was Bobby's bells ringing in the wind.
That might be what it is.
No. Watching the trash pull my lines off anchor.
Yeah, it's your hearing aids, I think.
Yeah, because it sounds like a squeaky wheel. But
I can hear that too, though. And I don't got no hearing aids. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
You hear that? It
ding,
sounds like a wheel.
ding, ding. Yeah.
Yeah, squeaky wheel.
Yeah.
Is he
It
putting
ain't-
wheels
you're
on that
good, bro.
car?
Oh, no, they're all zip tied in. They're good.
Let's see.
Yeah, I wish I was in Florida right now. All my buddies have been messaging me. And dude, the pompano, the big pompano, they are lighting them up down there right now. They're averaging 4 and 5 pound pompano, which I have never seen.
Wow.
Yep.
And for those that don't know, pompano, they're kind of shaped like a crappie or a big bluegill kind of, right? When you say that's their shape?
Yeah, they're hard to describe, but yeah, that'd be kind of give them a general idea. But if you ever see one, you're like, that ain't no crappie.
Yeah. But 4 pounds. So picture a saltwater fish shaped like crap, about 4 pounds. Goodness gracious. I'd love to do some more pompano fishing.
Yeah, I'll be doing it in July.
There you go.
Well, that's when the big schools move up in there, but the bigger fish move out. But you'll have a lot of schools, and they got to be, I think, a minimum of 11 inches or 14. I can't remember. I got to check my rigs on that.
Creed, another one of my favorite crankbaits now. After last year, I started using it last year when I went with Dan a few times. Is the Berkeley Flicker Shad. Great action. That thing is really good lure. Fishing with Big Mike said I've seen guys catch 30 and 40 pound flatheads on crankbaits there. Yep. They use here they're using big swim baits like you would use for striper. That's how it actually started happening. They were using the big swim baits, kind of. This is a small version of a swim bait, like a paddle tail on a jig head, fishing for a striper, and they were starting to catch up in the rapids, catching huge flatheads on a regular basis. So that's a technique that they do here. We oh my gosh, started talking about catching fish. We got 4 minutes left.
Yeah, I just looked up.
If that fish was going to wait till last minute, it's here, buddy. Let's go.
Yeah, that's it. It's the end.
Yeah, I always like it when there's like, okay, we got 30 seconds, and then the rod goes down. But he's probably not going to do it for me today.
For me.
So far, we have Tyler at 15, Bert and Steve both at 13.1. 3 minutes left.
Oh, yeah. Fish on for that, man.
Uh-oh. Hey, it's Destiny and Speed Bump saying hello out there. You got the Jonathan and Amber team. They're going to Speed Bump Destiny. They're fishing the Dock Demon Challenge. Bobby has caught turtles on cut bait. Yeah. If we're going to talk about that all started with Danny here. I've seen Danny catch bullfrogs on cut bait. So.
Oh yeah.
I've caught more turtles on cut bait than I have.
Yeah.
Fish on.
Uh-oh. Oh, man, that was a big one that just jumped up there.
Oh, there we go. Guerrero Babre said, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and count and try for some crappie. There you go. Head out and try and catch some crappie. Turtles on crankbaits and wacky rigs. I could see it. I wonder sometimes if, obviously the jig and the crankbait lures, they're supposed to represent fish, and even though catfish are primarily a scent feeder, they are predators. They do feed by sight also.
Well, I mean, you can't tell me the catfish won't need a crankbait because they're made food source, shad, stuff like that.
Right.
We're chasing those down and catching them.
Gotcha. 3.1. Could that be Bert with 1 minute left, taking over the lead? Bert's at 16. Bert's at 16.2. Tyler at 15. Steve at 13.1. Still anybody's game in less than a minute.
I think you can pretty much go ahead and call it.
Who knows? Bobby could even pull this one out.
Bert needs this one. Hey, Bert needs this win.
There it is. It's Bert.
Score! I got one.
Whoa, man, it only took you forever, bro. But good job, buddy.
There it is. And Bert coming out on top today, 16.2 pounds. There we are. Another successful stand day in the books. Danny, since you got the show coming up, and Danny is in the so when we end right here, it'll take you to Danny's live. You can put in the notification. He'll be live in about a half hour after the show ends. So Danny, what would you like to add before we get out of here?
Grab a quick. Well, as always, Stan, thank you for letting us hang out. I'm hoping that eventually we'll start catching fish again. Haven't caught anything in the last 2 or 3 stand days I'm in, I don't think. But it's all right, man, because we come up here and have a good time. Hang out with everybody and cut up.
Come on, motherfucker.
And, what else you got to do on a Sunday morning? If you ain't in church, you ought to be watching Stand Day. But yeah, we'll be live here in about a half hour. I was supposed to have Jerry Parker and a few others going to be joining me, so don't think you're just going to tune into me sitting here staring at rods and ain't doing nothing. I got backup coming. So the possibilities of something happening are exponentially increased with the people I've got coming up on the show. So thank you guys for watching today. We appreciate you. We'll see you guys real soon.
I love it. Well, thank you, Danny. Always appreciate you, my friend. Let's see, Steve. What would you like to say before we get out of here?
Well, of course, I want to thank all my sponsors for letting me do what I do. Guard Dog, Carp Sumo, Jerry Hager 419 Power Coating, Mitt's Custom Tackle, and of course, the Bearded Hookers. So use promo code HookerTang. Go get you some gear from all these guys. They make great products. Other than that, thank you for letting me come out and do what I love doing.
Well, I'm glad that you do. Thank you. Bobby, are you there? Where's Bobby?
Hey,
I caught him drinking coffee.
As always, just a beautiful day outside. It was great to be out fishing and not get rained on.
This is true.
Or a blizzard. Well, everybody's seen me fishing in snow and everything else. But thanks for all the guys in chat, guys and gals in chat. We wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. And as always, till next time, Godspeed, God bless, tight lines, and full stringers.
Amen, brother. Hard couldn't say it any better. Tyler, what would you like to add before we get out of here today?
I just had a great time. I had it for a minute. And I love being on the show.
So close. I mean, we thought you had it again. We thought you had it again. But oh no, Mr. Bert, the net man, can also catch some fish. He wins it today, right at the end, with a 3.1, bringing it up to 16 pounds and taking it for the day. Congratulations. What would you like to add before we get out of here, Bert?
Hey, thanks for letting me come fish with you guys. I took my inspiration from Jody today. I figured I'd just wait till the last possible minute and just, bam, snake it away from somebody.
There you go. Well, congratulations.
Yeah,
you did it.
How much did you
Thanks for letting me fish with you guys.
Too funny.
Hey, Stan. I forgot to throw out a plug for on Thursday night, not just another fishing show. Come join us, 8 o'clock Eastern, 6 Mountain.
There you go. That's right.
Me, Daryl, and the old gray hair, Andy Swain.
And if I'm not mistaken, I didn't get to see the show this week, but I think you had a pretty good guest on there, didn't you?
Oh, dude, we had Tyler Barnes on, bro. That guy is amazing. He was very fun to interview. He was a great guy. He had a lot of knowledge. It was a great show. If you missed it, go back and watch it. But, yeah, we try to have a lot of fun on Thursdays. And if nothing else, we're going to pick on Daryl.
There you go. That's a win right there. So,
100%.
Catch fish with us. And I knew Bert would win. I was betting on him right from the start.
Yes. Yes, he was. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, and that had nothing to do with Bert being the only one on the screen when we started either. Well, with that being said, guys, I gotta go. We're gonna go see my sister and do that today. But I will be on the water very, 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 very soon. I can't wait.
Awesome.
Now everything's ready. Everything's good to go. It's just
He means 2028.
What the what?
Hey, send your sister all our best wishes.
I will,
Yeah.
brother. I will. Thank you. Thank you. With that being said, we are out of here. Deuces. Thank you, everybody, for being the biggest part of not only Two Stands Fishing, but all of us out here in the community. Thank you. Without chat and without everybody else that's fishing up here today, we wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you. We are out of here. Have a great day, guys. Don't forget, Danny coming up in a
Peace.
half hour, and then you've got the RCT River Cats Tackle Show later on Lance McCoolguy's channel. Always a lot of fun there when they go live. We'll talk to you soon. Deuces.
Nice.
Okay.